Ready?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Sochai podcast with
Parwaiz.
and Sahar.
And that's the entire episode. Today we're going to be doing a movie review.
Yes.
And we're reviewing
Sitaare Zameen Par.
Very anticlimactic. But yeah, Sitaare Zameen Par,
Which is the new Aamir Khan movie.
Which I thought was gonna be a sequel to
Sahar Zameen Par, which is the normal thing to think, because I also thought that.
But it's not.
It's not. It's very much so
subject.
not. Don't be watching that think. No, it's not. Like, yes, it's different, but it still has the autism and special needs awareness.
Yeah, I guess. But in a more, direct way.
Yes. Just a disclaimer, we're going to be using the term special needs given the context of the movie. Neither of us are professionals. That's just the term that I have used in the past when I was working with kids.
So we're just going to use it for the rest of this episode.
But if it's wrong in any capacity, we're sorry in advance.
You let us know.
And please educate us.
Educate.
Educate.
Whatever. Either way, it's wrong. But yeah, if there is a term that's more accurate for this setting, you do let us know, please. And we will correct that moving forward. But for the time being, we're going to use special needs.
Yes.
But yeah, the new Aamir Khan movie, it's still focused on the same subject, like I said, in a more direct way, because there's more children with more needs. With diverse needs. And
they're all diagnosed, which is the biggest thing, whereas in Sahar Zameen Par, it was undiagnosed. So he was still in a mainstream program with mainstream kids.
Fair enough.
Whereas with this, they have
a special program
for them.
Yeah.
Which makes sense with the time. It makes more sense for them to have done it this way now, because given the growth since Sahar Zameen Par.
There was the stigma perspective was still there, considering Aamir Khan's his reaction to the community service he was whatever.
I just mean on a more societal basis, like people watching are more educated about the disabilities now.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is why, even if you compare, before it was in Sahar Zameen Par, there was one person who was understanding of autism, and everyone else was more, I don't know, prone to the stigma behind it. Whereas now, there was complete opposite.
Everyone versus one.
Yeah. That symbolism is kind of insane.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. On that note, I think the representation was done pretty well.
I agree.
Yeah.
It was very well done.
Yeah.
It really did tug on. Why am I getting emotional? It really did tug on my heartstrings for a lot of the movie.
I was tearing up. Are you seriously crying?
No, it just I talk about crying and instantly I cry. It's like when you talk about sneezing and you sneeze, or when you talk about yawning you yawn.
Shut up.
It's a thing. It's a thing. I swear. But yeah.
Oh, Parwaiz, do you need a tissue?
No, I don't.
I don't have a tissue.
I offer if you have.
It's okay. You're probably going to use my pillow anyways.
This is a sickness pillow. I think I should take it home. But yeah, it was done very well.
Oh, by the way, we should probably give a little summation of the movie.
Oh, yeah. So if you have no idea what we're talking about.
A spoiler-free review. Basically, what?
Is it going to be spoiler-free?
Well, there's not much to spoil.
I mean, yeah, I guess. It's very predictable.
It is very predictable. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't watch it, because I think ultimately the decision is that, I would recommend it to anyone, but...
yeah, it's a very,
you should
for the family. It's very, warm, cozy.
Yeah.
Very funny movie.
Yeah. It was so funny. The
humor
comedy
was actually top tier.
Okay, hold on. The summary of the movie.
As you were saying.
Basically, it follows Aamir Khan's character, who used to be a basketball coach, but he did some questionable things, specifically drunkenly drove.
Yes, if that's the right tense.
And as punishment, or as his sentencing, was to volunteer and coach basketball to a special needs program.
One of the children, one of which was the judge's
nephew. Yeah, which we find out
insider trading.
Insider trading.
Insider trading. I think that is the correct terminology, yes.
Very good. Anyways, but he goes into it being a very pessimistic person.
Yeah.
And as his partner in the movie explains it, like, he struggles to put himself in other people's shoes. And that goes for these group of kids that he's, like, tasked to teach as well.
Yeah. He clearly hasn't been exposed to different abilities either.
Yeah.
He thinks everyone is just as abled as he is. And when he encounters someone that isn't, he thinks they're abnormal. When at every turn he's told that there's no abnormal, there's no normal, everyone is their own normal.
But he's a product of his environment. So, like, if he grew up being told that, you know, these type of people are crazy, which is the term they use a lot in the movie, like, crazy and stuff like that, then that's obviously what he's gonna believe, because that's what he's been told his whole life. And it's basically a story of him unlearning that and falling in love with all types of people.
Yeah.
And I think overall it was just beautiful.
It was a very pretty movie, yeah.
And it was very Sitaare Zameen Par coded, which I appreciated.
Yeah.
But like we were saying earlier, until the trailer came out, I thought it was going to be a continuation. I thought they were bringing back the kid and everything. They should have brought him back. He should have been like a little
cameo, unless he was, and I just didn't catch it.
I didn't know about it. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, no. But that would have been adorable.
That would have been so cute.
No, but not in a main role.
No.
Because this wasn't about...
It wasn't about him.
But, like, if he was, like, the co-coach, or, like, in the very last, like, tournament scene, he just, like, showed up. And he, like,
he was the one giving... Or some shit he was the one giving the reward or something. That would have been so cute. That would have been
very adorable. So, missed opportunity there. Aamir Khan, if you're listening.
Do better.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you hear? The kids really wanted to meet Shah Rukh Khan. And so, Aamir Khan was...
Wrong Khan. That's Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan? No, that's Aamir Khan. So they wanted to meet Shah Rukh Khan through Aamir Khan.
Yeah. So Aamir Khan, through the whole filming process, was trying to get Shah Rukh Khan to come visit. I don't know, I think it was like the last day of filming or something. Shah Rukh Khan came. And there's like a video of like all the kids like hugging him and Shah Rukh Khan interacting with them and like just like hanging out with them. And I was like, this is the cutest thing ever.
It's very adorable.
I told my dad that. And do you know there was drama between Aamir Khan and Shah Rukh Khan in the past?
What drama?
I don't know.
I assume there probably was. All the cons are too big. Their egos are way too inflated. So
too inflated.
So I assume there's definitely history there.
But no, he was at the premiere and everything as well. Shah Rukh Khan was at the premiere with them and everything as well.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the premiere photos are so adorable.
So cute.
So adorable.
It's adorable. Anyways, what were we talking about?
The movie? You were giving a synopsis of the movie.
Which I'm done with giving now.
Yeah.
There were a couple other side plots, like him personally having a romance plot and like, not even romance plot, him just fixing his relationship.
Which I thought was very, like my face kind of says it all. Like that. It
really?
Was not, I don't think it was well developed. At least I think that's what I wrote in my notes.
You're like, let me refer. While you're doing that, I disagree with you about that.
Okay.
Are you done?
Yes. Would you like to disagree with me about
mainly because, okay, and I don't know, okay, this might be a little controversial because, again, I am not equipped to say this. I don't have any, like, my background, like, I did volunteer during school with the special needs program for, like, 4 years, but that's about it. I have no professional background in this area, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, Aamir Khan was also giving on the spectrum in the movie. And I don't know if it was intentional or not, but a lot of his, like, behaviors could have been chalked up to being on the spectrum. You know how, because you know how they talked about the spectrum and how there's some people who are very, like, able and, like, are, what's the word? Like, verbal and can have the ability to, like, live on their own and be self-sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are those on the other side of the spectrum where they struggle to do so and they need support and they need help.
Mm-hmm.
During that time, especially when that scene, when they were talking about it, like, his reaction also gave, like, he related to it in some sort. And then just in general, again, like, the way he struggles to understand other people's, like, emotions and opinions and all that stuff, I had it was giving on the spectrum as well.
I did not get that angle.
Really?
But I do agree that he was, like, the whole thing was about seeing his journey.
Yeah.
to accepting.
Yes.
So I guess I didn't really pay attention to where he was at.
Or like,
if that makes sense, because every single one of his problematic statements, I was like,
yeah, which there were so many, and they were like problematic but funny in my opinion.
That's crazy. Problematic, yes. The humor was very well placed, yes.
I think that was one of
the... But yeah, but seeing his growth throughout the movie was good to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
I more so fell in love with the instructor. No, the coaching leader.
Yeah, the boss.
The boss at the... I'm using every word but what I should.
No, the manager or whatever. Manager. Yeah. The one who would be...
The basketball club.
He became kind of like a mentor to Aamir Khan in it.
It was great.
He was, I think, one of the best characters in the whole movie. Like, he was just so beautifully portrayed, if that's the right word. I agree. Like, I felt such a strong connection to him as well by the end of the movie, because I was like, this is how I feel like so many people need to be educated. Like, there was not a single tone of judgment. Like, there was just understanding of that person, and it was just pure, like, love and intent to educate.
Because he probably encounters people like Aamir
so many like that.
So he's become accustomed to...
But just the way he tweaked it for him to understand.
Yeah.
Like, the metaphors that he made not only put it into perspective to me, but, like, I could see how that would work for Aamir Khan's character in it as well. And it was just... He was so good. Like, if anything, watch it for him, because, like, you're gonna learn so much just from his character.
Don't watch it for Aamir Khan.
No. And, okay, that was another thing I added to my list, my note. What were your thoughts on Aamir Khan's acting in it?
I thought his acting was mediocre at best.
That's what I was thinking.
It wasn't all that.
I think his pure, like, success in this movie was just the fact that he made it in the first place.
The fact that he was there.
Yeah, like, the fact that it wouldn't have been a reality if he was not involved in it.
Agreed.
That being said, it is a copy of an English and Spanish movie.
Seriously?
Yeah, I can't say the word in Spanish, but it was initially...
Aamir Khan has a type. And it's remaking movies.
He's infamous for it. So, it was Campeones, I think, in Spanish. That was the original, so Campeones. And then that was remade into an English movie called Champions. And then he took that and remade it into this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, his acting is subpar at best.
Do you realize that I feel like so many of his characters ever since PK has been very PK coded? That being said, I actually haven't watched a ton of his newer movies, if I'm entirely honest.
But, like, what have his newer movies been?
Like, there was obviously, after PK, there was, I'm pretty sure Dangal was after PK.
Dangal was before, no? 2016?
I don't know.
PK was 2017? We must research.
Yeah, please hold.
We must verify. 2014.
Jesus. Okay, Dangal was
definitely... came out in 2014.
That's crazy. It's almost, it's 11 years now with PK?
Oh, Jesus. Dangal.
Oh, I feel so old.
Then, yeah,
Dangal came out after. Yeah.
Still, 2016 is insane. 9 years since Dangal. Why do you say it like that?
9.
Movies are so old.
I know.
My God, we're getting so old.
It's because all the good movies are so old, and so those are the ones that are in the... Anyways, that's a whole other rant, okay? My point is that one and then the Forrest Gump remake...
that was good.
I haven't seen it.
I thought it was good.
Because I've heard it was not good.
Yeah,
it was good. I heard it's not good.
It didn't do well. It didn't do well.
No. But even in that,
I thought it was cute.
Forrest Gump is infamously...
Is the remake.
No, but
he remade Forrest Gump.
Yes, but Forrest Gump's character in it is infamously known to be, like, special needs in some capacity as well.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you think it's just that... That's the through line?
No, I was gonna say that even in PK, he played someone who was outside of society, like someone who could be considered, obviously he was an alien in PK, and then he did Forrest Gump where he played a similar character. Yeah, so he was especially able in that too, and then there's this one, and I saw so many, again, I haven't seen his Forrest, what's it called?
Lal Singh Chadda.
Lal Singh Chadda. I haven't seen Lal Singh Chadda, but I saw a lot of similarities between PK and his character in this movie.
Interesting.
Like, a lot.
I did not. I didn't get that angle.
Really? I think you need to rewatch the movie.
Maybe I do. It's
because you watched it on cam.
No, it's not because I watched it in low quality.
It's because you watched it on cam.
When a movie comes out, I'll watch it. I don't care if it's in cam. I don't care if it's in HD. I understand HD is like proper coloring and whatever, but I can still hear everything. I can still see everything.
And on the other side, I can't. I hate it. We tried to watch Houseful 5 on cam the other day, and I turned it off because I couldn't stand it. We ended up rewatching Houseful 1.
It's still the same movie.
No, I can't do it. I can't hear anything properly. I can't see anything properly. I can't
review you need to read
and judge. Okay, shut up.
She needs subtitles.
I do need subtitles. I didn't like... I find his characters are now all the same. I feel like he saw success in one thing. That's what I think about
Salman Khan.
Well, that's because Salman Khan can't act.
Salman Khan plays Salman Khan in different environments.
Yeah.
That's it.
He can't act. Him and his prime was when he first came into the industry, and he couldn't act then either.
I agree.
He was hot. When he first came into the industry?
I disagree. I'm also a man. But like,
that's fair.
He wasn't especially. I say that about him when I look like this. I'm well aware.
You're pretty.
But that's not. Yeah, he was conventionally attractive, sure. But as he kept getting older, it was just like a...
Yeah, now his head is too small for his body.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that famous people are all short.
Yeah. Shah Rukh Khan's my height? Question mark?
Yeah.
Like, I can't fathom that.
Ranveer Singh, too, is shorter than he looks. Like, he's like Deepika's height, if not shorter. He's 5'7", too, I think.
Which is wild, because Deepika's like 8'11".
Be like, that's not factually correct. Please don't quote him on this.
Quote me on everything I say.
Okay.
But yeah, so back to Sitaare Zameen Par.
Right.
My first note was, so this is where I got confused, because I was like, what was I talking about? My first note is, makeup is tea. Like, Aamir Khan's makeup? That's tea? Like, he doesn't look 60? Maybe is what I meant.
He looked really young.
That's probably what I meant.
He did look really young.
He looked like he hasn't aged a day since PK.
Yeah, and maybe it's because he's short too, but like credit where credit is due.
All the cons are shorties.
No, but in the movie that was an ongoing joke. Like they were hating on his height. Consistently.
Which was great to see. If Aamir Khan can get shit on his height, then I am alright. I'm all for
representation.
Yes, I see myself in that character. I said humor is top class, which we did touch on, yes.
Humor was so funny.
The one-liners, my mom and I would have to pause the movie because we were laughing so much. It was so well done.
It was so funny. And I like that they made they had all the special needs kids also have actually good humor. I feel like they're always... Like,
there was care and attention given to their
characters,
dialogue delivery as well.
Yeah, like they were just, and their characters were so well written too. Agreed. All of them had a backstory. Like all of them had like different personality traits. Like all of them had different representations of different disabilities as well.
Agreed.
And it was just like, I don't think I've ever seen a film or any movie or TV show where they had representation and it wasn't just like, here's every stereotype there is about special needs kids.
Yeah.
There you go, have fun.
Yeah. Because they always show them as being like disadvantaged or like, you know, like they need help to be brought back up to whatever level the main character's on, in which case, well, this movie was not the case because the main character had to bring himself to... Not down, but he had to bring himself...
He had to bring himself up to their level.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Which was very beautiful to see. They were fully fleshed out characters, which...
They, like he said, they literally gave so much care and attention to them. And it was just... It was so different and so nice to see that, especially in the Bollywood industry.
Agreed.
Like, we barely get representation...
known for not representing...
different types of people.
Yes.
But I feel like this one, not that it redeemed himself in the sense that, okay, they have this movie, now they can, like, stop caring and whatever, but in the sense that they've redeemed so much, like, misrepresentation and, like, all that stuff by, like, showing that they're growing and showing that they're learning.
Agreed. So whether or not this movie's a hit, which I don't think it was. I think it was very, like...
It wasn't, like, blockbuster, but the people who watched it, almost all of them came out enjoying it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, and I wrote this down, too, that, like, it wasn't Bollywood-level entertaining, but it was emotional. And it was,
Agreed.
like...
Which are arguably the best kind of movie.
Exactly, yeah, because those are the ones that are, like, proving to be, like, well-written and well-done and all that stuff, whereas, like, there were no memorable songs in this movie. There was no extravagant performances or anything.
Because this wasn't that kind of movie.
It wasn't that kind of movie. It was supposed to be educational. It was supposed to be emotional. Like, it wasn't supposed to be... Like, yeah, obviously it wanted success, but I don't think it was supposed to be, like, a blockbuster hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On that note, though, preference. Sitaare Zameen Par or Sitaare Zameen Par?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I can't watch Sahar Zameen Par. It's too, like... It's
Sad.
too depressing.
It's so depressing.
So same way 3 Idiots is so depressing. It is. It is. I can't watch 3 Idiots without just feeling sad.
I think you're watching 3 Idiots wrong.
It's because the beginning is such a... the beginning of the movie is really good. Obviously, when it becomes sad is when it becomes sad. But after that, it's just like... Oh my god, the decline is like worse than 90 degrees. It's like happy, terrorist.
And I totally disagree.
Terrorist?
I think they're...
like, absolute, like, torture for the emotional self.
What?
Are we watching the same movie?
Yes, what part are you crying about?
When he jumps off the face. She fully forgot what 3 Idiots is about. And then everything after that, like the pregnancy, the flood, the it's like Marvel mechanical engineering, sure, but it's like it's just so sad.
But I thought those were all beautiful. For example, again, suicide awareness is something we never see. Yes. Also, the pregnancy is what changed the professor's like whole viewpoint on life. They were so crucial to the development of the story and the people.
Yes, as a movie, it's a great movie. I am not saying it's so sad I can't watch it again.
Oh, like me and Finding Nemo.
Yes. Finding Nemo is a great movie.
Yeah, but I can't watch it again or The Lion King. I can't watch it again.
It's just so sad.
It's just so sad. I can recognize it's a good movie, but it's just so sad.
I know, it's bad. So yeah, that's how I think about 3 Idiots.
Okay, that's fair. I think you're dramatic, but
hey, it's the name of the game. I also think the same way about Sahar Zameen Par.
Interesting.
Like, it's too like.
I know. I
don't know if if predictable is the right word. I mean, we've all seen it. So.
I haven't watched it ever since I was like younger, and I watched it for that reason too, because it's so sad.
Maybe it's because they paint him out to be the poor little kid, which I'm like, just like I've seen it once and like I'm sick of. Like because he's not a poor little kid, and it's
That's
like
fair.
Everyone makes him out to be this like.
But
he's
also,
the problem and da da da.
But also like, look at it on the time frame wise, right? Like back.
Yes, as a movie, it's...
No, I'm just saying that back then, like, that was very much so how people with autism and stuff were portrayed. They were seen as, like, masoom, like...
Yeah.
Like, helpless, you know what I mean? Which obviously is not right, because while people might need help, doesn't mean that they're helpless.
Yeah.
But in my head, I think for the era it was in, I think it made sense.
Yeah. I'm looking back on it now and saying I don't like...
Yeah.
I'm not particularly fond of rewatching the movie.
Yeah.
However, it was a great movie.
Yeah, like if that movie came out today, I feel like there'd be a lot of problems.
Yeah.
But given... And how it spearheaded the industry after, too. Like, it was actually a Coffee with Karan episode, where Karan was like...
It always comes back to Coffee with Karan.
No, literally, but for once I'm referencing it, not you. But he was like... Basically, like, was like Aamir Khan, I hate you type of thing, and Aamir Khan was like, why? And then Coffee with Karan is because like you released
Coffee with Karan.
Karan was like since you released Sahar Zameen Par, it completely changed movies and what people look for in movies, and then now it's not just like Kuch Kuch Hota and DDLJ where it's just like romance. And it's like people want substance to their movies and stuff.
Interesting.
Which is
Sahar Zameen Par was the
catalyst.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'll send you the clip.
Yeah. Nice.
put it on our Instagram story as well.
Nice.
So follow us at
Follow us.
at the So Chai Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. But yeah, Karan Johar said that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, that's so you think Sitaare Zameen Par was?
I like, as a movie I would rewatch right now in today's modern age. I look for a lot of humor because I don't think humor is very well done in this industry, at least now.
Yeah.
I think back then there was a timelessness to humor, not anymore. Now it's very like, my mom uses the word cheap comedy, which I would kind of agree with too.
Yeah.
It's very like
Sexualized.
buckwass, like one-liners, like where the industry thinks one-liners are the way to get everyone laughing, which if it's done well, yes, which is this movie. But if it's just like nothing's happening and then it's just a random like
one-liner
spurt of comedy, it's like, but that's not what the scene is calling for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A Houseful is basically what we're calling it.
Yeah, which is why we're putting off watching Houseful.
Well, you watched it.
No, I haven't seen it.
You haven't?
I haven't seen Houseful.
You said you watched it in camp.
No, I would have watched
Houseful
it.
5.
Yeah, Houseful 5.
I thought you watched it with your mom.
Seen it yet.
My mistake.
But I don't want to.
I do, because I like buckwass comedy.
I might be, yeah, I forgot what I was saying.
Which we'll do a Houseful 5 review at some point, too.
Eventually.
This was actually supposed to be a Houseful 5
maybe in another
review.
27 years, then we'll think about it.
27?
27 years.
But why 27?
25. Because I will be...
30 something?
I don't know.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know. In 27 years...
No, you're not. You're going to be 40 something. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. So that makes me 3 years old.
Shut up.
Okay, I have one of my notes that says the fight scene on the terrace felt real, but something was missing. So, yes, do you remember this fight scene on the terrace?
Like between Aamir Khan and what's her name?
Genelia.
Thank you.
Which I also have a critique on, like, her performance.
Her acting was not good.
No, yeah,
I was not enjoying her acting.
I was not impressed. Her dialogue delivery just was not it.
Was not it. It sounded like
she was forcing the words out of her
exactly. She has an accent. When she speaks, right? But it seemed
she was trying to fight the accent, or
not even fight the accent. It was just seemed so unauthentic, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, there was Aamir Khan on one side who, like, fine, his performance was, like, subpar. Like, it was, like you said, mediocre. But, like, at least...
still acting.
He was still... It's Aamir Khan. Like, his acting is still good, right?
Yeah.
But, like, it was just so opposite, in my opinion. It was like she was bringing him down.
Yeah, no. She, like... The weight of that scene could have been a lot more if it wasn't for her talking.
Yeah, I couldn't take anything she was saying seriously.
Yeah, I know, it was bad. She was just, like, saying them to, like... You know when someone, like, when you run lines with somebody?
Yeah.
And it's, like, you're the one that's acting and they're just reading the lines to like...
That's he's right.
Like.
You're right. That's exactly what it felt like.
Which, like, was not fun to watch.
Not it, no.
But, yeah, back to that scene. It reminded me... Or that scene could have been what you've seen Jug Jug Jio?
I've seen parts of it.
Okay, there's this really big fight scene between Varun Dhawan and Kiara Advani.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen that.
Oh my gosh, it's like one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen. It's so real because it's about like basically his parents are getting a divorce.
Yes.
And then Varun Dhawan's like, Kiara's like, why haven't you asked mom about like how she's feeling in this like marriage, like she's not happy, like why don't you care about how mom sees it? Mm-hmm. And he's like, if you can't like fix something, don't ruin it further. And she's like, you're so selfish, like why aren't you like, and then it goes from their parents' marriage to their marriage because they're also getting a divorce.
Yeah. And
it's like, you're so like I moved for you and you didn't move for me, and it's like she's like, I'm making money for the family, like I'm not making money for myself. And anywho, the fight is like, I thought it was very real. Mm-hmm. And they were just so authentically themselves. Mm-hmm. They took themselves out of the character.
Yeah.
And truly just played what their characters felt in the moment.
Yeah.
Which is what I felt like this scene could have been from Sahar Zameen Par 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was necessarily a fight scene, but it was a disagreement, which could have been played better. Exactly.
Yeah, no, I thought...
If you've seen the Jug Jug... I will cut you off one more time. If you've seen the Jug Jug Jio scene, you know what I'm talking about. That scene is amazing, and this scene could have been that.
I thought that this scene... I honestly, that scene was not particularly memorable for me in the same way. I think a lot of it was her. Unfortunately, like, a lot of her scenes aren't memorable for me.
At least in this movie, yeah. She was a very, like, side character.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, she was, but, like, not memorable.
Yeah, but that being said, I will say, for the very similar reasons, I like the representation of their relationship in the movie. Because I thought that them growing apart and then growing together again was really nice, honestly. Like, it was kind of one of those things where it's not bad to take a step back and, like, work on yourself if it means that you're bettering, it's for the betterment of your relationship.
It was because he didn't want kids, right?
Yeah, it was because he didn't want kids and she did. On that note, I do think that one of my biggest pet peeves is, like, don't get me wrong, I think it's beautiful when, like, someone who doesn't want kids and is in a relationship with someone who wants kids and they come to this understanding, but it's one of my pet peeves that almost every single time, it's always that the person who doesn't want kids ends up having kids. Because I'm like, some people just don't want kids. Like,
yeah, which is fine. You, again, speaking to the entire industry, if you've written the character as not wanting kids, their story arc doesn't have to end up with them wanting kids.
Yeah.
They could still not want kids and develop.
Yeah. Or, like, I get that relationships have sacrifices, but why is it always that the person who doesn't want kids ends up having kids? Like, sometimes the person who wants kids, there are other alternatives. Like,
100%.
So many other foster kids, adopt kids, like, okay, adopting kids is the same as having a child, but, like, you know what I mean, like, there are alternatives. Yeah. Get a dog. Okay, probably shouldn't say that. Anyways, that being said, though, it made sense in this movie.
Did they have a kid? No.
But he said that he doesn't mind now.
He doesn't mind now.
But...
Which, like, still, it did make sense.
No, but see, that did make sense to me, given his connection with the kids that he had, like, he developed. And the whole point was that he was afraid he wouldn't be a good dad.
Oh, I do remember this.
Yeah, the whole reason why he didn't want a kid was because he thought that he wouldn't be a good or deserving father.
And then, oh my gosh, that the kid saying that, oh, like, yeah, I know nobody wanted me as a kid, but if I was your kid, you'd be the best dad, or something.
Yeah,
line, like,
that was so cute. Ugh.
It was a very cute line, but it, like, just made me so emotional, because, like, imagine how shitty, as he should, feel for what he said behind that kid's back.
Yeah. And it was immediately after, too.
Immediately after.
Like, he actively heard him say what he said, and it was not nice. Like, I don't remember what it was. I just remember him reiterating, being like, oh, it was when he was speaking with her, and he went, like, what if our child ends up like them or something?
Yeah, what if our child... And then the kid comes from behind him, and he's like, you were talking about me, weren't you?
Yeah, he's like, I can understand why people don't want a kid like me, but I can guarantee you, like, I would love a kid. I would love a father like you. And I was like...
That was so, like...
Like, shots fired in the nicest way possible.
100%.
Like,
like, they have no, like... Oh my god, the kids in this movie have no, like...
Filter?
Malicious bone in their body.
Which is a good representation, might I add.
Pure and so just full of love. So which, like... Love. Oh my god, it takes Aamir Khan 2 hours to figure this out. Oh my god. It pisses me off. Fight scene on the terrace. Wonderful character development. Humor is actually so good. I wrote this note like 3 times. Genelia doesn't have the best dialogue delivery. Mm-mm. Cry count 1. I think that's false. I think I had more cries. I was crying quite a bit in that movie. Like, I wrote kind of disappointing ending. I'm not 100% sure why. I need to rewatch the ending to figure out why exactly I said that, because right before it I wrote, is Aamir Khan a changed man at the end? Because he's still... Continue. I don't remember what I was saying. You go. I was saying, I think it was like like him when he went back to say bye to the kids. Mm-hmm. Was that what signified that he was a changed man? Mm-hmm. But the hesitation... on celebrating the win. No, was because he was leaving, right? Oh, yeah. Remember the end was that... Yeah. Oh. But you're talking about the... Well, you said the last end, so I took that literally. My bad. Maybe it was because he wanted a kid. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. But in my head, I'm like, I like the ending because his hesitation to say bye to the kids implied that he still had a journey. Like, he wasn't done growing, if that makes sense. But the fact that he did turn around and go say bye to them meant that, like...
that he was at a good place, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That he had developed enough to have some attachment to
like, there was change. They're recognizing his growth.
Fair enough.
But also saying that, like, he still has room to grow.
Yeah.
Also, the very last scene was the song, was the end credits where... And it was the wedding or something. Oh, right. His mom was getting married.
Whose mom?
Aamir Khan's mom.
Yes.
That was so funny.
That was very funny.
That whole plot line was so unnecessary, but so funny at the same time. Like, so unnecessary. Like, if it wasn't there, I wouldn't care. But also the fact that it was there, I hope it never leaves. Like,
I agree. It was very cute.
So funny.
Overall, I think a good movie.
It was a good movie. So final thoughts. Out of 10, what do you rate the movie?
An 8.5 out of 10.
Really?
Or like an 8.
Why?
Because Janelia's character could have been better.
Uh-huh.
Aamir Khan's acting could have been better.
Okay.
But those are the only 2 notes I have for this movie.
That knocked it down to an 8.5?
Yeah, because they're both very... Why did I think the camera said that? Because they're both 2 big pieces, big chunks of this movie.
Fair.
So that also means that I find no faults with everything else in the movie. How everyone else acted, the emotionalness, the progression, like everything was great. It's just Aamir Khan's acting and Janelia's presence.
Okay.
If she had given a little bit more, and Aamir Khan had given a little bit more, I think I would have given it like a 9.5.
Damn. So what would make it a 10 out of 10 for you?
Back to my point, I think Janelia...
No, you said that if their acting was good, you would give it a 9 to 9.5.
I don't know. I give very few movies like a 10 out of 10. Like, there's nothing I would change about this movie. It's very perfect. Like, I would watch this again. Like,
we should discuss our ranking system.
Yeah.
But anyways, what are examples of 10 out of 10 movies for you?
Mrs. Chatterjee versus Norway, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, Ratatouille, B-movie. Are we just talking about Bollywood movies?
Wait, you wouldn't change anything about the B movie?
Yeah! The B movie is so good. B so fucking for real. The B movie is top tier cinema. How they it's not that funny. The B movie is so good. And if you give it anything less than a 10, you're a psychopath. What do you have to say for yourself? So, like, what did I say?
Oh my god. I agree.
Okay, there we go. All of that for I agree. No. You're gonna say some shit like, oh my god, it's the worst movie I've ever seen.
I would never dare speak those words from my face area.
You could have just said mouth.
What was I gonna say? It's because of B movie. Because your definition for a 10 out of 10 is like, perfect movie, would not change anything, but it's literally about a relationship between a bee and a human.
Perfect! Amazing. I'm more so all for kicking that guy out. Whoever the woman was with.
Yes, I know the one.
I hate him.
Understandable.
But yeah. But in terms of Bollywood 10 out of 10s, Mrs. Chatterjee versus Norway.
Kuch Kuch Hota Hai.
Humko Deewana Kar Gaye.
What movie is that?
Katrina and Akshay. It's such a good rom-com. It really makes me feel all like warm and fuzzy.
Warm and fuzzy?
More warm and fuzzy. I have a letterbox with more 10 out of 10 movies. Wait, I need to pull this up because I genuinely ranked them based on... Okay, so my tier 1 list on Letterboxd is creme de la creme. And Jab We Met is up there.
Can I see?
Jab We Met, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, Mimi. If you haven't seen Sui Dhaga is so funny.
Is that the one with Varun?
Varun and Anushka.
I've seen that one, and I did not rate it 10 out of 10.
That's crazy.
Quite
I think
the
it's
opposite.
so funny.
I think it's boring.
Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara.
Understandable.
NH10, Anushka Sharma's production debut.
I haven't seen it.
So we have to watch it together. It's so like, if you think you know suspense, you don't know suspense until you've seen NH10. It's so good. 10 out of 10 movies. That's like my perspective. So I think Sitaare Zameen Par would not end up on
Yeah,
that list.
it doesn't seem like the type. And that's actually why it's, I think, a 9 for me. 9 out of 10. Was because I understand that their acting was subpar. I agree. I brought it up. But, like, in my opinion, that, to me, didn't take away from the kids' performances and the plot of it. So, like, yeah, their acting was okay. And, like, her acting specifically was, like, trash. But to me, like, sure, it ruined some scenes, but it didn't ruin the important part of the movie for me. Which was...
Fair enough.
Like, the special needs kids and the representation. The only thing I found that was missing is that at the end of the day, it is a Bollywood movie. And that's why I like Sitaare Zameen Par, because it had the emotional, raw, important message. It was also entertaining. Like,
and music, like...
It had memorable songs. It had memorable, like, all that stuff. And overall, I just found it that it had more entertaining aspects of it. And more Bollywood... Sitaare Zameen Par. More Bollywood-esque aspects to it. Whereas this one, I feel like, was memorable because of the story and because of the representation. But, like, in 10 years' time, there's not going to be a single song that we're going to be playing. Like, Bum Bum Bole is timeless. Like,
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like, that's something that's never going to age. And that's what keeps Sitaare Zameen Par alive, is the... Like, at the end of the day, music is so important in Bollywood movies, and that helps keep certain things alive in the industry.
100%.
And I personally think that, yeah, Sitaare Zameen Par had its meaning and stuff, but the only reason why we remember that is because the song.
Good point.
You know
That's
what I mean?
actually such a good point.
Yeah.
Songs are what keep movies alive.
They are.
Like, you randomly hear a song on shuffle and you're like, I haven't seen that movie in a while. And then you go rewatch the movie.
Exactly, yeah.
That is such a good point.
And that's why I think Bollywood is so important. I mean, music is so important in Bollywood, and that's why when movies don't have songs that are memorable or good...
Then they really need to keep that timelessness factor with the performance, with the acting, with the emotion.
Yeah, but even then, like,
yeah,
because
then you never come in contact with that movie.
Out of sight, out of mind is basically what I'm saying. So,
enough.
like, if I'm not hearing certain songs and stuff, I'm gonna forget the movie exists. There are some, like you said, there are some movies that are just, like, so good, but I feel like those so good movies always have something, a musical component that's memorable.
You make a good point. Yeah.
Like, for example, the movie for, Chaya Chaya?
Yeah.
Trash movie.
Dil Se, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garbage movie. I know everything that happens in it, and every time I listen to that song, I always go, haven't watched Dil Se, like, ever.
Neither have I.
Yeah, because it's not good. But... Chaya Chaya was such a successful song that, like, Dil Se is gonna forever be in someone's head.
Because of that song.
Because of that song.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, but that's the only issue I had with this movie, is that there was nothing in there to make it timeless.
Yeah. Every now and then you speak facts.
I try.
Try harder. But yeah.
Right, so final review, yours was...
I would say 8, 8.5.
And I would say 9. Yeah, and I would say 9, solid 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend watching it.
100%.
If it's still in theaters, go watch it. It's so fun. Take your family with you.
Being surrounded by people who are feeling so similarly to you as well
100%.
enhances the experience, for sure.
Especially for, like, emotional Bollywood movies, it's great.
Like, I was crying, the person next to me was crying, my mother was crying, like...
It was very well done.
Like, and crying as in, like, good tears. Like, not crying as in, like, I'm traumatized. Crying as in, like, this is so beautiful. Like...
Yeah.
It's, like, happy tears. Like, and I don't cry happy tears. Like, I cry a lot. Very rarely do I, like, tear up for good reasons.
Yeah.
And this one is consistent.
Great movie.
Anyways, thank you for listening to our podcast.
Yes, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the So Chai Podcast.
Remember to like, subscribe, follow us on TikTok and Instagram at the So Chai Podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at the So Chai Podcast, and follow our Spotify where you can listen to our episodes
just the
weekly.
audio versions.
Yes, just the audio versions while you're driving, while you're cleaning, while you're sleeping.
While you're driving, close your eyes, turn left, and turn on the So Chai Podcast. Thank you.
Why are you trying to kill our listeners?
I'm not trying to kill our one listener. Okay.
Oh no, but have a good one. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.